Today I have a special guest in the house, and his name is Mr. Steve. Welcome, Mr. Steve.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you today. All right. Today we are making a fruit salad. This fruit salad, you can use a spinach leaf, but I don't have spinach leaf right now. And I use a ranch dressing right here. So I have an orange, I have a blueberry, I have a blackberry, grape, and this is the ranch dressing right here. And also I have a honey hammer. We're going to use all this today. So you go ahead, put how many quantity you want. Yeah. So this is a special way to make a fruit salad. Take as many quantity you want to eat. Okay. Go ahead. Do all this ones. After soccer, you gotta take some salad. Not to eat some banku food.
In there.
Alright. Now go ahead, put all these ones. Today we're supposed to use avocado, but my avocado wasn't ready. You can use a shrimp or big chicken, anyone you think is better. Again, you can try this chicken or you don't need. No need it.
Just get that healthy
Yes.
fruit.
This is a healthy fruit salad right here. And you like this?
You know,
Go ahead. Put some in. 1 minute cheese. No cheese. I can get this one. Yeah, you get that. Too much stuff right here. And okay, this is the ranch. Okay, is that enough?
Yeah.
That's good. All right. So is there anything you want to say about the salad?
nah, so far, you know, main thing that granola's in there. You got your protein. You have the sweet blueberries and the grapes and the orange. So
That's good.
we'll try it.
Okay.
And see how it goes.
All right. Let me give you my cup. It's right here. Go ahead and try. And then, so while you're eating that, you can try with water. You can try with wine. This is my own wine right here. Wild Chops. You want to go ahead and open it yourself. Pour everything off. Right there.
Yeah, popping champagne.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we can call. All right, Mr. Steve.
Yes, sir.
Please, I would like you on my show to tell me your story.
Okay.
You know, tell me what happened when you're growing up as a kid.
Yeah.
You know, how life has been with you so far. You know, your journey so far.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, as you know, I was born and raised in Ghana, and I think I lived in Ghana till I was about 15 before I moved to the United States. But you know, in Ghana, I was with my grandma for a bit. I also lived with my dad for a bit, and then went back to my grandma, and then from there, that's when I came to the United States. So in the United States, I've pretty much lived in Maryland.
All your life.
Yeah,
Okay.
so Maryland, back in 2004, in Hagerstown, Urbana, and then now in Brunswick. I also lived at Lexington Park in Southern Maryland.
Wow.
Yeah, so I used to work over there. But then from high school, I went to, I did Montgomery College for a few years before I went to university in Arkansas. University of Arkansas. Yeah. So from Arkansas, I lived in Texas for, let's see, maybe 2 years in Texas, and then back to Maryland. So
Wow.
Maryland, been in Brunswick
All your life.
ever since. Now I'm a pioneer of Brunswick. Yeah,
Okay, so in Africa, right?
Mhm.
You know, beef is like a lot of us who don't have, you know, our parents, we are not like rich like that back home. You know, it's like a struggle.
Yeah.
You know, but by the mercy of God, we're all here today. You know,
Mhm.
so we thank God for that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So your parent, the back home, the here.
My mom has been here the whole time. I think my mom moved to the U.S. when I was like 4.
Wow.
Yeah, and my dad has always been back home, but he passed 4 years ago.
Mm.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, so it was. I lived with my grandma, then my dad for a little bit, and then moved back to my grandma before my mom, you know, did the paperwork, and then I came. Yeah,
Very interesting.
yeah.
Very, very interesting. So you play soccer when you're younger, as a kid.
You know, man, like, when it goes back
On the
to
street.
yeah, that's like from first grade when you're playing soccer barefoot.
Yeah, you know, no soccer.
Yeah, yeah. I remember I used to like hate losing, so that's how I became a goalkeeper. So throughout my life, I've been a goalkeeper. After college is now when I'm actually like getting to enjoy soccer, like playing on the field.
Mm-hmm.
But prior to that, you know, middle school, high school, college, even during college, when I finished playing, I was coaching goalkeepers, and I was also assistant student manager at University of Arkansas, helping out with the D1 girls team. So yeah, soccer. I've done it all. I've played, I've refereed, I've coached, linesman.
Every day.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Now you're living the dream.
Yeah, now living the dream, playing every Sunday league.
Oh my, oh
Yeah.
man.
Mm-hmm.
So you like when you're growing up as a kid, anybody kind of, you know, like you have any uncle, auntie who kind of maybe they beat you up when you're like a little kid, maybe in the middle of the night, they wake you up. Get up! You gotta go clean. You know, anybody did that to you? Because you know, in America here today, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You know, back home, they don't care.
Yeah. I had an uncle, my mom's younger brother, where like, you know, I live with my grandma, so if you're supposed to like do your laundry or your dishes, and then, you know, we'd rather go play soccer. So we'll go play soccer and forget to do your chores. You come back and, you know, go to sleep. And my uncle will come like, hey, get up. You get up. Go and finish your work. What do you think you're doing? You're sleeping. Get up. Yeah, so yeah, I did have a few of those. You sometimes would come home from soccer and like, yeah, too tired to shower. Then you want to just go to sleep like, yeah. You don't wake up from that bed, you know. But yeah, those were the people that kept us straight.
In the world today, especially here in Europe, in America, it's rare, you know, for people to love people. It's rare for people to help people. It's like few people, I would say, have that heart, that kind of kindness. Yeah. Is it good for people to love one another? Is it good for people to support one another? Or the way people are living, is it the best way they live? Is it the best thing to do? Like, what is the best thing we're supposed to do for one another as brothers?
I think if we look at some kind of statistics, countries where people live longer, like if you look at countries like Japan, Denmark, and stuff like that, they have more communities where they live together. They have that extended family kind of lifestyle, right? We have something similar back home. We don't have that where, once you're 18 or once you're old enough, you gotta get out. It's in our background is different. Like in big compound house, grandma lives here, mom lives here, uncle lives here, this person lives here. I think that's something that's in our culture. That's how we were brought up. And to me, I think I see some positivity in that. So it's just like being able to help each other, right? It's able to help each other, and I think in a way it has that effect of you being able to be living a happy life and living a longer life. So absolutely, helping one another, and even outside of that, it's like if you're doing something and you feel like, hey, you can give someone your 2 cents. Sure, hey, I think if you do this might be better for you. If you do that, this might be better for you. So yeah, definitely. I think helping each other is something. You don't lose anything from helping unless it affects your time or it's taken away from you. Then it's like, okay, you don't want to lose yourself trying to help someone. So yeah.
So if I may ask you, right, in a relationship or in a marriage, the man should be the head of the house. But is it right for the woman to be the head of the house? Is it right for a woman to talk to her husband rude and nasty every day? Is it right for the woman to be like, when she go to work, the husband go to work, when both of them come back, she's supposed to be the one cooking in the house, not the husband cleaning and doing the domestic work? I believe the woman should be the one cooking in the house.
Well, it depends. Right? That's one of the discussions my wife and I we have. Like, whenever we have a disagreement, the number one thing that we never do is say, oh, because this couple does it this way. Like, we never want to compare another couple to us, right? So it's like, we have our rule. Whatever rule was made, whether man being the head, woman being the head, sure, it's worked it's worked so many times. But in our home, it's our rules. If I want her to be in charge, by all means. If we agree that, hey, this person is in charge, great. We both have to agree that the man is in charge or the woman is in charge. But in my household, we do everything as one, right? Finance is one. Any discussions, anything that does with the kids is one. My kids cannot go and ask my wife, hey, can we do this? And then she would say yes, and then I would say no. Never ever happen. If I say no, it's a no both ways. I don't care how you go ask her, she will come and say, what did your dad say? Right?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. So in a way, it comes back into the man being the lead, but it does not mean every household has to be that way. I think every household has to be, the two individuals have to come to an agreement, right? It also comes down to where you can have a household where the woman is the breadwinner, right?
Right.
That doesn't mean that, because she's the breadwinner, she talks however she wants to talk. She can be the breadwinner and still come back and say, here, babe, this is the money. You're the head of the house. Make the decisions, financial decisions for us. As long as they're both on the same page, that's their, that's their own lifestyle. So there's not like a blanket for all.
So in a relationship where two people have been together for 20 years, but the woman is still very abusive and insulting the husband, do you think the husband should kind of divorce the wife? They've been together for 20 years, but it's the same thing. the woman never changed.
Mm-hmm.
She insult the husband,
Mm-hmm.
you know, abuse the husband in front of everybody.
Right.
Do you think that man should stay with the wife, or
Mm-hmm.
do you think the man should go?
I think it comes back to, like I said earlier, is I've seen some men go through certain kind of relationships and they stay. I've seen other men see one text message and they're like, nope, I'm out. Right? So to me, is what you can handle. Right? They're not to say stay in an abusive relationship, but everyone has their own strength, and it's like, even though you're being, let's say, verbally abusive, right? Like you said, it can be verbally abusive. It's what you can handle. If my wife is yelling or certain things, yeah, go ahead. I'm okay with that. I'll just leave the house. I'll come back. I know by the time I come back, she's calm or something.
Relax.
I don't care how many years that is. As long as I can take care of it, or I know
You can handle
I can
it.
handle it, I'm okay with that. Like,
Okay.
but you're like the example you gave. The person has been in there for 20 years, and the woman hasn't changed, right? If you've been there 20 years, unless you're saying after that 20 years is becoming worse, great. Then it's getting worse. Sure, you can leave, but you've been in there 20 years, and it's like the devil is better than
the one you don't know.
Yeah. So if this is the person you've known for 20 years, nothing has changed. It's the same thing that the person, unless you guys have been trying to work on the person improving and say, hey, this is what I like, this is what I don't like, and the person, you've had that discussion so many times and you're not seeing any improvements. I mean, waiting 20 years to see improvement is crazy. But if you've been in it for 20 years and you know this is your partner, stick it out. Just enjoy life. And it's not like, okay, I'm leaving this person. It's not like it's any better out there, but it doesn't also mean that stay in an abusive relationship. So these kind of situations all boils down to what your strengths are. Like, what can you handle? Like, what can you not handle? What do you tolerate and what do you not tolerate? There are certain things, no. There are some certain things I'm like, whatever. If you cross my no, that's it. Right? But if not, we'll make it work.
Okay. Thank you for watching my videos, and hit the like button.